Memories of steam engine era. The Indian railway network is the fourth largest of its kind in the whole world. Those who have lived through the 60s and 70s will recall with nostalgia those huge steam puffing, smoke belching giants that ruled the scene in those days, transporting goods and passengers from one corner of the country to another using coal and water as their only means of subsistence. All thanks to the demands of modernization, these puffing old steam engines are now a thing of the past, their place being taken by diesel and electric locomotives. For those having romantic association with the iron horse of old, the passing of the steam age has been a crushing blow, bringing to an end the romance, charm, and adventure that was the steam engine. My last ride on a steam engine drawn train was nearly 20 years ago when I had to attend some work in Wardha. The steam age was already drawing to a close, and all that you could hope to see was a last remnants of those trusty old birds working on passenger trains. Wishing to ride on steam train, I chose to make the journey by Bhusawal passenger, which was customarily hauled by a WP locomotive. Those who have been around earlier will remember that the WP loco had a bullet nose smoke box door, which made it a particularly attractive locomotive. A total of 755 of these locomotives were manufactured for use in India, with the original 16 coming from the Baldwin Loco Works in the USA. The ride from Nagpur to Wardha took nearly 3 hours, with the train halting at every tiny wayside station to pick up village folk carrying huge bales of luggage. Being seated in a carriage close to the engine, I could easily get off the stations to take a look at what the engine crew were up to. At every halt, the assistant driver would dutifully emerge from the train with a can of oil, pouring a generous quantity of the oil in the piston rod and other moving parts, while the fireman remained busy shoveling in coal. It was a grand journey by all accounts, and when I finally got off at Wardha, I saluted the engine before leaving the platform, a fitting tribute to a piece of machinery that has come to be regarded as the icon of Indian Railways. While the steam engine age has drawn to a close, there is still hope for those who loved the smell of smoke and steam. The National Rail Museum at Delhi is a delightful place to visit and has scores of old locomotives, carriages, and other items of railway heritage on display. Besides, the museum also houses an archive containing an impressive collection of old books, periodicals, and documents dealing with railway and is accessible to anyone who cares to do so. For steam enthusiasts, there is something much more in store than just this. The Indian Steam Railway Society, formed in 1999, is a non-profit organization dedicated to the preservation of steam and other railway heritage. Membership of this society is open to everyone and entitles you to attend exciting monthly meetings of the society held at interesting railway locations in Delhi, besides receiving a lovely magazine which comes twice a year. So, although the steam engine age has drawn to a close, there is still hope. Thankfully, the day is not over as yet. Thank you very much.